Master Jester.
We have 6 jesters.
Probably about
Suckers
time.
don't even know how much busking we have.
Sway made it to Legend on that one.
Well, yeah.
I didn't realize she was at level 5.
Yep.
Cool.
The first trailer they released for the game was pretty awesome. Also of note, the design of all the characters in it, except the Highwaymen, were radically different.
Mm-hmm.
I need to actually check that now. And yeah, when the situation calls, I will get rid of those extra jesters.
Yeah.
Because that was basically all just for the jester run.
Mm-hmm.
Just for jester.
Surely. I'm not going to say it.
Vadaville? It's a shame that Vadaville is dead. It was a pretty neat thing. All right, so there is
a heart.
The flesh's heart.
Nice.
Now you can see like making the grabbing and ripping motion.
Kalima.
Cleanse the sin of the ancestors' experimentations. Put this abomination into the abyss where it belongs. Let's see. It is
7:30. I'd say.
I think we can try it.
Go for it. Yeah.
Sprawl says we can't get rid of the jesters. The dance must continue. It goes on and on and on.
That was the Dance Macabre.
Yep.
The Dance Macabre.
Because you just cringing a little bit. Okay, so the important thing here are the pair
Ben, you got something on your face there.
A scarf? What? But let's go ahead and get P-Bug and Drakenel, because pair of Houndmasters are very good against Flash.
Right. True, and might as well use him because they can't go. Because he at least can't go back into the Darkest Dungeon.
Then I think he was the one with the. He had good ranged stuff, and I think. So.
He had the good range stuff with Unerring.
Both of them kind of have it.
Yeah.
Is that Thingnophobia?
Fengophobe.
Fengophobe?
Mm-hmm.
That's a new one on me.
Yeah.
Huh. Fear of beasts. That's ironic. Also kind of sad for this fight.
Yeah. Well, at least the flesh isn't actually a beast.
It's not?
Eldritch.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Huh. No, I'm pretty sure it's got to be beast.
Huh. Sprawl would know. Hey, Sprawl.
Yeah, Sprawl. Is it beast? Is it eldritch? Or is it both? Or is it neither? Maybe it's human.
If man it be, then
man it dies. Let's see. I think Valiant would be a good choice. Then I'm thinking Ashley, just for the widespread healing.
Sure. Yeah.
Because she makes an absolutely killer heal bot.
And and Vestals are good for the back rank because they have a bit more HP than the cultists.
Right.
And we can expect a couple of the.
And we know that they're going to be hitting a fair few people.
Right.
So
the only other thing I would think is consider maybe a Plague Doctor. Everybody else can self-heal and then rely on healing the blight and stuff like that. But then she'd be at risk of dying because Plague Doctors can't heal themselves very well.
Right. And the other thing is that every turn that a person heals themselves, they can't be doing damage, and there's no way to keep pace with the Flash.
True.
Because it gets several attacks a turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like for some other bosses, I could see it, not for this one.
Right.
And I think all of them should have pretty much all the skills good to go.
Yeah, Val could use a couple upgrades. Yeah. At least you get his, at least get a hack or hew to level 5 for the accuracy.
That's Flypon. Valiant specifically, so we can level up.
Exactly.
Then I'm thinking.
Self-heal is good because it also gives them those resistances.
Right. So let's go ahead and up that. And I'm thinking.
Judgment could be good too, since its accuracy is always an issue in the bottom one. Or Intimidate, yeah. Because accuracy is always an issue in the champion tier.
True.
But the problem is the debuff rate is low, so do you want to dedicate a slot to that? It's a tough one. I like it, but it's, I can definitely...
I just don't think it would fit my style very well.
Then in that case, yeah. In that case, maybe grab, upgrade Hew and then... Hew and or Hack, and then make sure to grab in a good accuracy trinket.
You mean Chop?
I find Hew Hew doesn't lose much damage, and...
You were saying Chop. Or, You were saying
saying
something
hack
else.
instead of hew, right? Or
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll go ahead and go with chop.
hack, hew, chop. Yeah,
Then I think I will go ahead and go with this one
sure.
because extra protection would be kind of nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Then I also need to upgrade his weapon as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Speed increase is always good.
Then I think everyone else is okay.
Believe so. Yeah. I know the Houndmasters are.
Right. So in that case,
I know he actually is. So yeah.
I think I might go ahead and upgrade his armor.
His armor too. Yeah.
Here.
Boom.
Yeah. Actually, I'll go ahead and upgrade this too. Because if the front two are hearts, then that's exactly what I want.
True.
All right.
I just find with the leper's damage output, hew is one of the AOE abilities. It's absolutely worth using. And don't forget to unequip the last one.
Yep. I do remember how this works. Let's see. Sacred Scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, that's 25.
Could do Junior's head, but I find stress to be, kind of a counterbalance.
So it'd be 5% less.
And a bit less max HP too.
Right.
In exchange for the stress you'll deal with.
The flesh doesn't really do stress damage.
No.
It just hits really hard, so I'll go with
Good
Unia's
point.
head.
Good point. There'd be some stuff to deal with on the way there, but at that point,
Right.
you should be good to go.
And that kind of balances out because it takes less stress.
Exactly. Sacred Scroll helps out. I kind of imagine that's why the intended combo. So you have bloodied head in one hand and a Sacred Scroll in the other.
Okay, so I'll want to have the extra accuracy on P-Bug.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's got the accuracy problem. Actually, all of her stuff works from the 3rd rank too, right?
I believe so.
I'll just swap them over and give him the Prophet's Eye.
Oh yeah. Can't go wrong with that.
CP speed and stress is always good.
Right.
And
What's the problem with his accuracy? But his
fear of beasts.
Oh right. Yep, that'd definitely be a problem. So you could do the pistol, or
I'm actually thinking this one.
Yeah, even more speed, critical. Sure, sounds good.
And then I can give him the Beast Slayer ring.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
And the protective collar.
Either that, or the Beast Slayer ring. You could take the cudgel because you want to max out your stun chance against the swine tours and stuff like that. That's a thought too. Either way would probably work. Still pretty good speed.
So I can give him the Beast Slayer ring. Actually, let's give him this one.
And the Signet ring. Because he's going to need accuracy.
Yeah.
You don't want to double up on the Ancestor trinkets either.
Right.
And he can heal his own stress back.
Yeah, exactly.
So whenever you have a fight to take it easy in. Okay. And hopefully we can replace that Eagle Eye with something.
That would be nice. Yeah. So he's got that.
Oh, Drakenel's a Warren's phobe. They're both taking extra stress against...
well, stress I don't mind as much, because both of them have the Cry Havoc, so if I need it.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, we could get a fair bit of stress healing if you kind of had everybody go all in on it.
Havoc.
Mm-hmm.
I won't worry about Hound's Harry for him.
Right.
She's got all the healing.
The range skills you can use.
Then this is good too.
Looks good.
Okay. Let's take on the flesh. The formless flesh, even.
Right, double dog treats.
I'm sorry.
No refunds.
And then he can do blight, right?
The flesh? Yeah.
So I'm going to get a little more anti-venom.
As I recall, and you all can correct me on this one, but as I recall, he has the Bone Zephyr, which is medium damage and stun.
Right.
It has the Undulating Attack, I think, which was high damage and blight. It has the Maw of Life or whatever, which was very high damage and bleed. And then it has the Heart heals itself.
Yeah. Okay, I think this should be good.
What's the Holy Water for? Oh, for resistances for the boss fight.
Right.
Sounds good. And bandages, light. Maybe a couple more herbs.
Maybe. Let me go ahead and make sure that I've got things for this.
P-Bug's got the Hound's Watch, which we know we're going to use that.
I wish that I had more things that increase damage.
We know we're going to do Reflection, that's 3. We know we're going to use Hound's Watch, that's 4.
Right.
That's 7 of our time units.
So it'll probably just be stress for the rest of it.
Yeah.
Maybe Pray.
Yeah, get some protection too, because that would apply to the leper.
Yeah. That's what we'll go for.
A couple more herbs. There's 1 or 2 more, probably.
Let's go with 4.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Alright.
Let's do this.
Indeed.
The spasmodically squirming, braying, and snorting half-corpses were heaped each upon the other until at last I was rid of them. The warrens had become a landfill of snout and hoof, gristle and bone, a mountainous, twitching mass of misshapen flesh fusing itself together in the darkness.
Huh.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent...
Yeah, pretty much no surprises on that one.
Sinew and bone.
There we go.
Oh, we've heard that before.
No, we haven't, I don't think.
Yeah, he says that for every flesh fight.
In any case, I think it'll be over here.
It could be the top right.
Top right? Sure.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. It could be either one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, I think it's. The question is whether it counts the number of tiles on the map or paths you have to take to get there. Because if it's the number of paths, that'll be the same. But if it's as the crow flies, then that wouldn't be as much.
I agree with Zeus. Gross, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that got me because there was basically no surprise to it.
Right.
I kind of wish they'd explain how it happened. Because we get what happened. He tossed all the offal down there, and
Actually,
it became
let's go ahead and
it became awful indeed.
what?
You knew that was coming.
The sad thing is, I did, and there was nothing I could do about it. All right.
What are the the torch icon is for Darkest Dungeon veterans, or it's all XP
And damage.
Huh. Interesting.
So actually,
Good.
no, it's not for Darkest Dungeon.
No, because Ashley would have it. Yeah. Huh.
I wonder why those two have it.
Yeah.
Huh. Who knows?
Yep. Weird.
Nope. We do not read
Are you
books.
sure? You get journal pages.
And we can see we just kind of look over, but
It is fair enough that a boss run is not the time to experiment with those things.
arg.
A house probably tied to the Swine King, Sprawl theorizes. It is all the stuff he got before he summoned that.
The other possibility is that since he mentioned that they were all half alive, that basically the things kind of started morphing each other together.
Okay. Sprawl explains that you get a 50% Resolve XP bonus if you complete or fail a Darkest Dungeon run. He thinks it might be 100% if you actually failed. That's because those were veterans of that particular run. That makes sense.
Except that she should be the one who... Because he is never... Yeah, Valiant has never been in the Darkest Dungeon, because he's level 5. Whereas Ashley has been, and...
Is it everybody else gets one for the next... We're taking Ashley and P-Bug out since then? Huh. Everyone gets it. Okay. The others have probably already used their benefit. Interesting. Of course, if... Okay, yes, that's right. That makes sense, because then everybody else gets more XP, so you start getting them ready to go to the next Darkest Dungeon run, because the people you just took, can't go back. That makes sense, actually. A large flesh eater. A little less than creative on the name there.
Yeah, it still works.
Yeah. Nice.
And that's what I like to see.
Snow This is how a life is taken.
It's pretty cool. I wonder how I managed to not notice it until now. Then again, this is we've only done a couple streams of the game since that run.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we know what we do here.
Yep. Huh.
Food and cash.
And cash, yeah. Battle period.
Might as well just keep going this
Sure.
way. Try to avoid as many conflicts as possible until... Nope.
I want to maybe head back after the fight if everything goes well.
Yeah, if things go well, I'll try it.
Right. Yeah, Sprawl confirms basically so you can people level back up to 6 faster once you start doing your dungeon runs, right? That actually makes a lot of sense. That's one thing I was worried about is when you start the darkest dungeon, you basically have trouble finishing it because it's pretty tough, and then you end up having to replace people with level 3 at the most. And a lot of the level 3 people you find in the stagecoach are kind of terrible because it loads them up with maximum negative quirks too.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
Does.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Nice. That's always good too. Man, you're having a pretty good luck with those dodges here.
A bit more than I honestly would have expected.
Yeah, especially for a leper.
Right. Not that I'm complaining, don't get me wrong.
I had a joke pop into my mind of a leper changing his spots.
Oh dear.
That threw me off in Sunday school back when I was a kid too. That does remind me when I was at the zoo on Monday, they had a exhibit of, I think it was snow leopards or something. So we were running around saying, "Hey, look at the cheetahs." Like they're fairly similar, but
but noticeably different.
but not right.
Yeah. And he is resisting that something fierce.
Right.
There we are.
Oh yeah, resist that.
Okay.
I actually have an Executioner sword in Dark Souls 3. Wonder if I've played again just to do a leper run. Find a mask and just go to town with that.
It'd be kind of interesting. More torches.
That would require playing Dark Souls 3 again.
Oh. I will admit that I'm kind of almost thinking about it, but...
There he is. Pro Scout there, guys. Yeah, I almost don't even really need to camp, but I guess the accuracy buff for the leper and...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Exactly. Alright. You probably have each of the Houndmasters have a doggy treat, and then go from there. I have a feeling you're going to tear this boss apart with how well you've had basically no difficulties getting here. You've got some doggy treats to buff up. I think it'll come down to how often you get hearts in formation, because I imagine the damage and debuffs they can do if you get overwhelmed with the back rank stuff could still be a problem. But
I'm trying to think of whether I should go with Pray or whether I should go with Bless.
Oh, that's a tough one. Yeah.
Because Bless on the Leper would be pretty good. Bless on either of the Houndmasters would be good.
Right.
Alternatively, 15% protection is also kind of nice.
Yeah.
And it applies to everybody.
Yeah, well, only the Leper will get 15.
Yeah,
the others will get 5, but...
And
still at least,
she would too, I think.
No, it doesn't affect herself.
In that case, I think I will go with Bless.
Okay.
And probably on the Leper.
That's good. I say at least 5% protection would take at least 1 damage off everything, but you're not worried about incidental 1-hit damage on the flesh.
Right.
And
that is... Well, if somebody dies because of 1 hit point, then we will know.
Right.
Alright. Strong and powerful.
You feel mighty. This was just horrific. Well, he hasn't been to the Darkest Dungeon yet.
Right.
He has that icon.
Okay.
Promise of safety.
Here we go.
So we take that one fight, and then I reassign a few skills.
Uh-huh.
Among other things, I will want both of them to have the Hound's Harry.
Right, exactly. Hound's Harry is always the key to dealing with the flesh.
Speaking of, that would have been good to have here.
Right.
Ah, well.
But neither one of them has it right now.
No.
Decimated.
Should still be okay, though.
Right. The only thing I'm worried about is that I've noticed a lot of bleeds not kicking in because nobody has bleed boosting buffs.
Destroyed.
I think we'll be okay.
Right.
Their
There we go.
formation
Nice.
is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Of course, we don't get anything for it, but so it goes.
So it goes.
Alright.
Two will
So
resist
let's,
them.
I think I will take the Cry Havoc
Right.
off.
Because like you said, you don't have to worry about stress for this boss.
She's fine. I think.
Probably not much point taking stun along, right? Let's say, no, well, Mark, yeah, I can see Mark not, because... if you
And
mark
this faster one has Mark too.
Gotcha. Because yeah, if you mark a heart, there's no guarantee it'll be a mark, a heart on the following turn.
It's the only reason I would use that would be if the front two are both relatively durable, so that the leper can do more damage.
Right. By lowering protection, that makes sense.
Right.
Here we go.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm just making sure, because
Sure.
stun would be good, especially if there's one of the spines on there.
Mm-hmm.
On the other hand, anytime I would do that, I think I just want to do more damage.
True.
On the other hand, that's a really good stun chance. I'll keep it, I think.
As I recall, marks and stuff like that will stay on the square.
Yeah,
that
they
space,
stay on the
basically.
square, right.
But stun does not. I think stun goes away if the thing changes forms.
Really?
I think so.
Oh, we'll find out.
Mm.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding.
Oh, this is good.
Horror must be unmade.
Boy, you made a big mistake exposing your heart to the leper. And don't put your heart on your sleeve when the guy has a giant sword.
That just sounds so dodgy.
Wow, and that hits 2 people now.
Right.
Wow. Just in case that move wasn't bad enough already.
Oh, I had nearly forgotten. Oh, I had forgotten this, though.
Oh, yeah. It's everybody use them as their turn comes
Right.
up, yeah.
Because there's no rush on it.
Right.
It's a little disappointing.
Sampling stroke. Well, only heal 6. Okay. I expected more than that. There we go. That's cool. Loss of life can be pretty nasty. For holy water up to.
Nice. I hit 2 people before. It was one of those percentage chance.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
There we go.
I forgot to holy water him.
Yeah, I think I've seen Maws of Life hit 2, but the probability didn't seem quite so high. And this only hitting that time. Okay. That's what. Yeah, Sprawl says that basically the flesh is the ultimate RNG boss for determining how well you do. I can definitely see that.
Then he does not have the buff.
Yep, and I'm halfway down already. That's good too. Two clutch dodges on the Maws of Life there.
Gosh, that's not a lot.
Right.
Uh,
There we go. Yeah, just.
Of course, nobody's really attacking him. So,
Let's.
I think that would be slightly better chance.
Average of
damage.
7, yeah, probably, because you can focus that on the one that has a bit less protection.
There we are.
Man, you're getting crazy good luck with those criticals and stuff.
Yeah, I think he's right. The RNG is just really helping me out right now.
Mhm. Here we go.
As long as they keep at least one heart out, this is going to be pretty good times.
Right.
Let's see. Still got the damage
Mhm.
for one more round.
Right.
Then I doggy treat up again.
Yeah. I was starting to think that you might want to use the hounds carries to get ball party bleed instead of the hounds rush. But what's your bleed points?
It's 85%. So, it's not even a very high chance, and it's only 9 points of damage.
Right. Okay.
I think it's better just to try to focus on damage.
Sure. Yeah, if their bleed resistance wasn't so high, that wouldn't be so bad.
Right. That's saying their bleed resistance is pretty high, so.
Well, or actually, most of them have like 45 or so. So it's near 100% chance of bleed. But when you're doing this well, it doesn't matter much.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's what it basically came down to was you got
drat.
Get some hearts to nail, and
Let's see. I would remove from 70 to. I think it would be better to do that.
Well, he only does 2 points of bleed, but still pretty good. Oh,
Ouch!
Ouch! Every single one resisted.
Yep, that was kind of my concern.
Mm-hmm.
The spine has high bleed resist, the rest don't. Sprawl explains.
Okay. Yep.
It's the dog breed as well.
Much better.
Yay! So it's dead.
Mm-hmm. Oh, geez.
Well, let's make sure he doesn't die.
Right. Always bandaged up too.
I should have.
Unharmed. I'm pretty sure the fight's over this round.
Orf.
There was that last bit of RNG to deal with.
Right. There we go.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like we were just completely just rolling this guy in the very last round. Boom.
Clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay. So let's feed her up.
Right.
Let's see. Do I want to go back?
We can start heading back and bail if any fights come up. But as far as like padding the score with more treasure, I'd only do that if there aren't any enemies. We've already camped, so it'll be a little tricky to get health back.
True. I mean, we do have a heal bot. On the other hand, yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and grab these 3. Well, that's a pile of books.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just grab these 2 curios and then head out.
Sounds good. Everybody, let's start doing the Shambler chant. Passed by a Shambler torch. Shambler chant.
Oh, that's not the Shambler chant. You know what the Shambler chant is. YOLO, YOLO. Someone hasn't been paying attention to his own chat here.
Waiting to be spent.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you weren't. Oh, you didn't mean the room battle in Curio. You meant the other one, the start of the next hallway.
Yeah, when you set up, well,
Fair enough.
One curio is not worth it.
Yep. All right, so they're bossed down.
There is only one left, the Sunken Crew.
Hopefully his trophy will be worth it. They've been kind of 50-50 on usefulness or not.
Yeah, this one is, 15% HP is nice, but...
I can't see ever actually equipping that one.
Right.
Not much profit on that either, but hey,
Well, yeah, because we weren't really going for profit, we were going for snipe.
Right. Fear of mankind. No, we forgot.
And everybody got sick.
We forgot to check and see what the type was on the flesh. Yeah.
The collector chant is what could possibly go wrong.
The walls between the same
Alright, so Valiant levels up.
Unplumbed dimension of delirium are tenuously thin here.
Alright.
Unplumbed dimension of delirium. It's pretty great. It was all wrong.
Then I will see if I can get a group that can actually handle the Darkest Dungeon. I think we might have a decent one.
Right.
Regardless, though, that is going to include this particular attempt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a little bit over 8.